So, I suppose a little bit of a conversation about what's been going on with the Western Association. For those of you who are not aware or have just really reached into radio communication with us, I should stop saying radio communication, it's more of a televideo communication. The Western Association are a affiliation of individual factions working as a larger community in a formal sense. Headed up by Mynton and Stilford, as well as Lord Fairfax's regiment. And over the last few weeks, we've heard that there's been quite a large exodus of the magpies to make their way to Mynton, where it seems they have set up somewhat of a permanent marketplace. So, yes, it seems the magpies are settling down. Speaking in regards to trade, we have been made aware that a lot of the roads that people used to travel between settlements are now safe, thanks to the patrols going on. Again, the efforts of the Minutemen and Lord Fairfax's regiment, as well as other individuals. We can only applaud such civic-minded individuals and groups. Now, that's not to be said that it's all good. Unfortunately, the areas outside of these well-travelled tracks are seeing a slight influx of things that would otherwise have been on the roads. So, I suppose you could describe it as a lightning and a darkening at the same time. So do be careful when you're not on the roads. More about the magpies. I've heard rumours of a large trade deal going down between the magpies and the Hospitallers. We are aware that it may have been a weapons deal, as we've now started to see individuals within the Hospitallers taking up a more militarised bent. One presumes that's for more of a protective role, which I'm sure we can all agree is a good thing. Yes. Another somewhat strange one. The unidentified scavengers that we have seen moving around. We managed, as well as a few other groups, managed to finally speak to them to find out what is going on. They seem to be individuals that call themselves the Collectors. They see collecting things, the detritus that we leave behind, as a mostly holy act. I will admit I've been given some pamphlets which seem to make little to no sense to me, but then again I was never much I was never very religiously minded. So there is that. They don't seem to be aggressive. They're very quiet and flighty. So whether we as a community should consider them a threat or not, that's hard to say. But they don't seem to be aggressive, which is remarkably better than some of the individuals that we have met. War deeper in the mountains still raging between the Cybrid Vigor and the Mountain Muties. I don't think that's going to be changing anytime soon. And I suppose, unfortunately, ending on a bad note, it seems that there have been monstrous creatures crawling out of the rivers, or the river even, and its smaller tributaries. Large humanoid individuals with amphibian and fish-like features. Unfortunately, they don't seem to be very intelligent, or if they are, they certainly aren't communicating that to us. Please do consider them quite aggressive. They are a threat. We've had numerous accounts of individuals being attacked by schools of these river mutants. So, yes. I believe because of a increased interest with people to speak to Shield have now made a statement that they wish to have a more open, less individual communication with members of our larger wasteland community, chiefly because they don't see the need to be hiding anything. They are very forthright, very open when they do want to speak. So it may benefit us all to perhaps find individuals from our various settlements who are willing to go into a larger communication, some form of conference or forum with presumably the Seeker. So do keep an eye out for opportunities to organise that. I think that's pretty much everything, and I've just felt the occasional spot of rain, so I think that's enough from me for now. As always, stay safe, check your food, check your water, wash your hands, and I'll see you next time.